My lovelies, this is Sheree from Divine Visions. Welcome to all of you. I'm so glad that you could be with me today. I hope you're all doing really well, and thank you so much for your lovely comments and your donations. Those who have left recent donations, thank you so much, guys. It's so helpful and I really appreciate it. And I also read each and everyone's comments, and I love your good vibes, how you're supporting one another also. So today we're going to be looking at 4 readings in front of you, and we're looking at how is he really feeling for you. So we've got the first reading, which is the Good Tarot with the Smoky Quartz, number 1. Number 2 is the Light Seers Tarot with the Citrine Crystal. We've got the Psychic Tarot for reading number 3, which is the Clear Quartz Crystal. And reading number 4 is the Gilded Royale Tarot with the Amethyst Crystal. I'll give you a moment to focus on the cards. Hi guys, if you chose reading number 1, which is the Good Tarot and this gorgeous smoky quartz, let's have a look at what's going on for your person. I'm just going to bless the cards. Keep your person in mind. Picture them in your mind. Okay. Let's have a look at what's going on with your person. How is he really feeling for you? These are a bit hard to shuffle. They're so thick, but I love them. I love these cards. Okay. I'm going to first look at his current energy. What is he sitting in currently right now, please? We've got the 3 of Air reversed, which is the 3 of Swords. We've got the Fortune wheel, the Wheel of Fortune reversed. Just want to see what's coming up with this. Don't move, cloth. All right, 3 of Air reversed. Got the Death card, Scorpio. And the Wheel of Fortune is Jupiter, so it could be a Sagittarius energy as well. Can we have a clarifier for the Wheel of Fortune, please? Well, we got the Fool right here as well. Excuse me. Just focusing on the energy. Okay. So your person is undergoing a bit of a delay with heartbreak, with purging the heartbreak. So there might be at the tail end of this. It does show, it's interesting because we got the Death and the Fool. And this is the new beginning, and this is the ending of a cycle, of closing of a chapter. And the Fool is all about jumping into the unknown. It's taking a risk. And it looks to me like they are actually coming out of this. Normally, the Wheel of Fortune reversed is a delay, something that's just not turning in your favor. Perhaps they have been stuck for some time, but it looks like they are undergoing some kind of a spiritual transformation here. As Scorpio stands for transformation, there's been a lot of deep hurt and pain that this person has been holding within themselves, and it's all about letting go. It's about embracing the lessons that have been learned along the way, going through like a spiritual resurrection to jump into a new path here. So this is really interesting that they are, it feels like shedding the old, letting go now. It's really interesting, yeah. And it might have taken a bit longer than you might have hoped for this person to undergo this transition and transformation. It might be a dark night of the soul phase, which is pretty interesting because I just put up a post about the dark night of the soul on the community tab. If you want to have a look at that, it's very interesting. And it just feels like this person has undergone some darkness, some painful shedding of the old, which sometimes, letting go can be damn painful. It can require a lot of patience, a lot of surrendering in this process as well, because we can't always control what we need to purge. Sometimes we can hold on to it and bury it down for so long, but eventually it's just going to surface, and sometimes it surfaces in a radical way. So it's not necessarily something we plan for. This person has undergone some pain, definitely, and it looks to me like they're ready to jump into a whole new path, leave the past behind. They have had a bout of bad luck. Their karmic, or the karmic stuff, their karma has caught up with them. So they really needed to undergo this and really face it head on, look it in the eye. And this is that inner beast, and that's the past stuff that we're talking about, the karmic stuff, being able to really look at it and for what it is, and to accept it, embrace it, to embrace that knowledge, that the knowledge of those lessons, to be able to move forward into a new path now. So that's pretty heavy, deep stuff, guys. So what are they actually feeling for you right now? How do they feel for you? Let's have a look. Because that's pretty interesting. What I did want to see, first of all, with that actually, just to get another clarifier, even though I don't really need it, but I do want to sort of see what, oh God, I might not be able to use this thing. I just want to be able to see what energy they're coming into regarding that, So, oh my God, guys, this is so amazing. 25 is the 7, which is the Chariot also in the tarot. And that stands for charging forward, making a decision. It's like you can either go this way or you can go this way. And the choice is yours. You have the control. And this person has surrendered and is choosing to go through a rebirth. Oh my lordy, lordy, lordy. This is so amazing to me. So the Death card is a transformation. It really is. It's about that rebirth. Once again, the Fool starting this new journey. It's like a child jumping into the unknown. They don't have any fear. Off they go, kind of thing, and exploring the world, This is what the kind of energy they're coming into now, which is just so cool. Okay, I'm just amazed by that. I'm so excited. So let's have a look at how they're feeling for you. How are they currently feeling for you whilst they've undergone this? So we got the 4 of Earth, 4 of Pentacles. Oh, what's going on? All right, they're falling from the bottom. Got the Messenger of Fire. Ooh, and the 9 of Air. Okay, interesting combination going on here. We got the holding back, the inability perhaps to... this can be someone who's very possessive or greedy, someone who really holds on tightly to their possessions. But it's interesting, though, because I also see this amazing passion wanting to come rushing towards you with a message. This is the Knight of Wands. This is someone who wants to come in really quickly. And maybe they're sick and tired of holding back and they want to come in, but they might be a little bit stressed about this also, about what to do. I just want to get some clarifiers. We've got the Knight of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, it's a very slow, stuck energy. But at the same time, just want to see what's going on mostly, just overall. 3 of Wands. And we've got the Unknown card, which is interesting. So they're stressing out because they don't know what's coming up in the future. They've gone through this massive transformation. And they're jumping into the unknown. And with that can also, which is interesting, because with the Fool, there's usually no fear. But what I feel with them when it comes to you is that they are a little bit afraid of coming forward to you if you're not going to be open to them. Maybe this is how they're feeling, that they're moving into this space of now a refreshed energy. It's a renewal. It's a rebirth. So instead of holding back, I think they do want to come forward and offer you this message, right? It's a passionate message, wanting to tell you that they want to expand their horizons with you, that they want to be able to open their mind to a bigger future now, because beforehand they might have been quite closed off to this. It looks to me like they're definitely fired up. They want to come forward with this message. Another Wands card is very fiery. It's passionate, looking into the future. Wanting these great things to have with you, but they might be afraid that you're the one that's closed off here, that you're the one who won't move forward towards them. Because we have the Sagittarius energy here. We've also got the Virgo with this one here. And the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight in the deck. He plans methodically towards his long-term goals. And this is someone who's very committed to a path. And they pay attention to detail, and they are of service, and it can be about health and things like that as well. But I feel like what it is that they're worried that you're not going to want to accept what they have to offer you, that you're going to be stuck on your path or resistant to this change of them coming forward and wanting to offer this new future with you. So they are kind of stressing out here with the Nine of Air about the unknown. See, the unknown. Not being able to know what's coming up between you. What are you thinking? They want to know what's on your mind. They're worrying about this. And it could be that they're waking up from dreams or even nightmares. It's just so much stress around where you're at, and have you closed them off? Like, have you closed off to them kind of thing? Because they definitely want to open this doorway with you and this pathway and move forward, onwards and upwards in this. Want to see what else is coming up here. Oh, God, they're falling on the floor. Now, I haven't shuffled, so I'm just going to do that again. So, I want to see, I want to see this. So, we've got here time. Oh, yeah, because the Knight of Pentacles takes his time. He's very patient. There is some impatience with this perhaps being reversed, but they know that this is going to take some time with you. And the 3 in the tarot, I'm pretty sure, if I remember now, I've gone blank. I think it's the Empress. So they see you as the Empress, and they know it's going to take time for you to trust them. It's really interesting, her expression here. It's kind of like she's looking to the side, but it's almost like that look of, yeah, I don't know really what you're here for. I don't know if I can really trust you. Kind of like keeping their eyes open, but kind of looking to the side, as to like a side glance as to what you're doing. And I can't remember what this is called now. I can't pronounce it. And I know there's 2 ways of saying this now, but it's the Celtic symbol, I think, and it means mind, body, spirit. It can be mind, body, spirit, I'm pretty sure. So they're trying to take their time in, well, you're wanting them to understand. You're wanting them to understand the process that it's taken on you. You know, that it's had on you. Like, all this stuff and journey that they've gone through is fair enough, and that's their journey, but you've got your own journey and your own pain that you've dealt with this as well. So it's all right for them to jump in and want to start this with you and share their dreams with you of a future. But you're going to need some time, it looks like here. And they do know this. They do know this. And they are afraid, though, that it's not just time you need. Like, I'm hearing, would you be willing to give them the time of day kind of thing? Would you be willing to give them some of your time too? And that they're worried that you might not see them as the one. So how they see you is that you're definitely the one, but they're so worried that you won't see this in them either. So they know for some reason it's going to take some time. They want to rush in. And how are they seeing you in their future right now? How do they see you in their future? How do they see you in their future? So the 2 of Water reversed and the Ace of Fire. Just want to see what that's about here. How do they see you in their future? We've got the, I don't do these reversed, the past. Oh, interesting. So they are very much focused on the past. There is like a little bit of a disharmony here. I think they're worried that you're not going to want to be on the same path as them, because this is the new beginning. This is the, it's almost like the past represents the death card here, like that cycle has closed. And also that there's a lot of passion here, which is a new beginning, which is that Fool card. But I feel like they're looking into the past too, like they are recognizing that there is this very strong bond with you and you've been through so much together, and that they're willing to jump into this and start afresh with you. This is what they want with you in their future. They want to bring this into the balanced, balance and harmony they want to bring into this. They know that you are their soulmate. They know this, or twin flame, whatever you recognize there and familiarize yourself with or identify yourselves with. We've got the Justice card, which is the sword of truth that she carries here, and they want it to be a fair, balanced connection with you. They want equality in this with you. They may even want to marry you, being a legal card as well. Yeah, the Ace of Swords and the Emperor, they definitely want to cut to the truth in this. It feels to me that they really want to take the lead with you as well and have something that they're building towards in a very strong way. Like they want this to have clarity and transparency, and that communication will never be an issue. I feel like this person might have really let you down in the past. You might have really felt that they might have felt that you couldn't trust them. Maybe you couldn't trust them in some way, and now they want to come through with transparency and really cut away the bullshit, basically, and get to a new future with you, get to a new path. They want to build an empire with you. They want to... Yeah, the moon is interesting. So it's intuition, I feel. But the 3 and the 2 represents the Hierophant, which is communication. No, it's not communication. It's commitment, and it's traditional values, beliefs. But I feel like they definitely want to connect with you on a very psychic level as well. I feel like they want to really join with you, not just intellectually, but also emotionally. They want to really share this with you, like your hopes and dreams and fears and wishes for the future together. They definitely see you as the divine feminine. They want to nurture you. That's what I see here, is they want to really provide and look after you, and it's the emotional sensitivities between the two of you that they want to nurture, because beforehand they might have taken it for granted. Okay, so let's have a look at what are they most attracted to you. Like, what are they most attracted in you right now? What is it about you that attracts them so much to you? Well, they love the fact that you have a curious mind. They like the fact that you're a little bit mysterious as well, that you don't necessarily reveal everything that you're thinking, which is interesting. So I'm going to have a look at this, because this is the Gemini energy. It's usually someone who does sit back and observe, and somebody who is quite, very much likes to gather information. I just want to see what else this is about. Could be your inquisitive nature. Could be the fact that you might be very good at communicating as well, but I feel like there's a bit of a flirtatious vibe to you. And they really like that. They're drawn to that. You want to learn new things. You've got a thirst for knowledge. Oh my God, the Lovers. And this is the Gemini as well. Oh my God, I love this so much. So this is the Gemini, the Lovers. They can definitely see that you are a very romantic, attractive person. Someone who... you don't just jump in though. I feel like for you, you like to get your information first. So they probably like this, that they have to kind of win you over a bit before you will take them back, or jump into something that's very, jump into something that's long term with them, because I feel like you might be holding back a little bit. This is a challenge to them, and they really are trying to win you over. But they can see that once you do commit, you are very romantic. They love holding you close. They definitely see that you're their soulmate. Let's see, I've got another card I want to use here. You might really like to explore philosophy, things like that. You like to have a conversation about things that are meaningful. You like to learn new things. So I feel like for them, they love the fact that you don't just take anything at face value. You really sit back and observe and take all the details in, like you take it all in. And for some of you, you might have only ever really had, like you might have had really just one person that you've really fallen in love with. It could have been this person. I think they realize that you do hold their heart close to your chest, like you do hold their heart, but you're not revealing a lot to them. So the Raven is news, very much Gemini energy. The pages are about wanting to come forward with a message as well. So it's interesting, this is talking about news. We've got 23, which is the 5, so that's definitely the Hierophant number here as well. So perhaps there is some news or information they want to get out of you as well. I definitely feel like they're trying to push for information about how you're feeling, how you view them. Maybe the fact that you're being a little bit mysterious is keeping them interested as well. And yeah, it's interesting. I'm seeing the crow here and I'm seeing that light coming through. And it's kind of like a cave, and all these crows are flying out of this cave, like from the light or into the light. And they're flying out of it, aren't they? But it looks to me like perhaps you've come from a dark place yourself, and they recognize this within you because they too have gone through that. And they might want to come in and share with you that, you know, they know what it feels like and they understand now what it has been to undergo that maybe dark night of the soul. And so we see, let your friends help you, ask for and accept support from others. So they love the fact that you can also be a friend. You're very giving, you're very nurturing in a lot of ways. You want to be, like, you want to have a friendship with them as well. So it's not like they're just after the physical components, you know, sexuality, things like that with you. They definitely want to be a part of your life for the long term. And they love it that you can socialize as well. They love it that you do know what you want and you go after what you want, and that you really do make up your mind. When you make up your mind, that's it. That's when you're sort of like sure of what you really want. So let's have a look at some love messages. But first of all, what would they want to say to you? If they could put their best foot forward to you right now and basically, you know, show the qualities of themselves that you would be attracted to in them, what quality of theirs would they want to inspire you with or attract you with, that they know that they, you know, that they're aware of, that they have within themselves right now? I did say I was going to put these in a little hat or a basket or a bowl because they can be hard to shuffle. But I will do that next time. What do they want to come forward with? Where is it? Here it says, I am independent. So maybe before they weren't very independent. They were might have been very codependent in some of their actions, or just in their past before they had that, you know, spiritual resurrection basically and rebirth. There might have been a lot of things they were attached to and codependent with. I am grounded. So they're now grounding their energy. They're coming in assured and strong and steady on their feet. And I am warm-hearted, which is something that they might have lacked a bit of in the past, because they might have been a little bit cold towards you and detached in some way. Let's see what else they want to say to you. A long, tight hug from you would be perfect right now. Yeah, they're really wanting to adore you. I hear the words, I adore you, and they want to come in and show you through, you know, physically, like give you a big hug, embrace you in their arms, and show you that you mean the world to them and they want to have this life with you and this future with you. They know that you're the one. What else do they want to say? So no one lights me up and inspires me like you do. Yeah, I mean, wow, this is awesome, you know, like you light up their heart. What else do they want to say? It's like they've had this epiphany and this awakening, and they've realized how short life is, you know, and how important life is. And they now they don't want to waste time. So they say, I saw myself in you the first second I laid eyes on you. And I was not looking for something like this. So this is pretty unique and special to them, and might have been why they may have cowered away or was afraid or closed off in the beginning, because they just weren't able to be strong enough to deal with this back then. It looks like they're coming into that now where they can be. Oh. You are the one I dream of. Yeah, see, you are the one. And be patient. So it's interesting they're saying be patient. So there might still be a little bit of time for them to settle after they've gone through this rebirth period right now. So it's interesting because I feel like they also have to be patient with you, and they realize this, because it's all fair and well for them to come back to you kind of like they've reinvented themselves, or they're a new person now who's really had this spiritual awakening and now know what they need to do. But you're still at a point where you possibly need to build trust again, or you just need to trust in relationships again. And it feels like it has to be rebuilt. So within 3 years, wow, past life connection dreams coming true. It looks like this person's returning to you, and it could take some time, as it says, be patient. Either you're in a connection or someone, you know, either one of you could be in another connection. There might be some reason why you are apart. There could be a distance, like a physical distance between the two of you. Whatever it is, it shows me that there's still a lot to unravel and unfold in each of your lives. And maybe it has to really be a slow process for you to grow together again, and might be just communication to start with for a while, building a friendship again, because I feel like that's what they want with you, is a friendship as well. So wow, guys, that is just so beautiful. And I want to just get one more card. So we've got co-creation. They want to co-create with you. This is so beautiful. Yeah, like the Spider Woman weaving the web. They want to weave a home with you, a life with you. They want to restart this with you. And we've got the 13, which is so interesting, 49. 13, which is the death card, which is number 13, which is once again a transformation. They want to transform this whole new world with you. Yeah, they want to co-create to transform a beautiful world with you. I just think that's so gorgeous. So guys, that is your reading. I hope it's resonated with you. If it has, please comment below, like and subscribe. And thank you for being with me today, and I look forward to connecting with you next time. Love and blessings. Hi guys, if you chose reading number 2, just want you to put your person's face in your mind, picture them in your mind, clear the energy. So you chose reading number 2, the beautiful citrine. And the Light Seer's Tarot. Let's see what's going on, how your person really feels for you. How does he feel for you? Okay. Let's have a look. How does your person feel for you? How does he really feel for you right now? Right now, how does he really feel for you? Okay, how does your person really feel for you right now? Oh, too many there. Okay, we got the Page of Swords reversed. This is the Gemini, and we got the Judgment upright. Oh, yeah, wow. It's interesting how things just come to me like just words, sentences, whatever, phrases. And the first thing I see when I see this is that your person is waking up. Judgment is that time of looking back at past actions, etc. It's funny, I'm looking at the bottom of this water, the emotion. But this person has gone through a cleansing, basically. You've got the water, gone through a cleansing, a spiritual cleansing. That's what's going on with their current energy right now. This is the current energy. And so they're shedding the old, embracing the new. They are going through a rebirth process right now. So they're renewing their energy. They're coming into this feeling like they have had a burden lifted from them. And it's interesting because we've got this, which is the Page of Swords reversed, and it's usually the Gemini, and it's somebody who's very inquisitive. They gather information. They are very keen to learn new things. See the light bulbs? So interesting. To me, it's a light bulb moment. That's what's happened with this person, is that they've had their mind shut off to this connection for some time. They might not have been wanting to see your point of view or weren't able to. For whatever reason, they just weren't maybe mature enough to see it, and now there's a new perspective coming through. So we've got the Six of Pentacles reversed. Someone who is charitable, they're able to give and receive equally. Just want to see what that's about here. So maybe at the moment, whilst they're actually undergoing this epiphany, they might only be able to really give to themselves at this time, or it shows me that they were selfish, were keeping them to themselves in the past, and now they're opening up to a whole new way of being. The Sun, which is a warm, giving, beautiful energy. 51 is the 6, 5 and 1 equals 6, which is the Lovers card in the tarot. So I feel like they're starting to see now. It's being illuminated to them. See, once where they were closed off and not able to see, and in their own, through their own judgment, which was probably not something that was very clear, they weren't getting the clarity before, is now shining in on them. Maybe they have seen their ways of when they were selfish. They have finally seen their ways and how they have been in this relationship, what they have held back with, what they have given is starting to be illuminated for them. But this is a very positive card too, and it talks about them shining their light and being able to come into that warm energy, whereas it might have been very cold and detached beforehand. They're definitely undergoing some transition, some transformation, and they might have been quite judgmental of others around them as well, or even of you in this connection even. So, yeah, it's interesting. They've really had to nurture themselves as well and learn the art of nurturing this connection as well, because they weren't looking after themselves. They weren't nurturing themselves, let alone you. So how are they feeling for you currently right now? What's going on? We've got the Empress reversed. We've got the Seven of Wands reversed. That one wants to come out. Ace of Pentacles. Okay, let's see what this is. The Empress is the Taurus Libra. I feel like their guard is down now. They want to come towards you and offer you something of value. They want to tell you how valuable you are, how they see your worth now. Because this is somebody who can grow with you. It's beautiful and abundant, and it's giving birth to something here, which is interesting because the Judgment is about rebirth. And I feel like for them, they definitely want to show you how beautiful you are, how you are the divine feminine to them. They want to grow this with you now. I feel like they want to start afresh. With this Ace of Pentacles, I see it as a token. It's a gift. They want to give you something. As I said before, they weren't able to give, and now they want to. The Empress reversed. Their guard is down. Their walls are down now. That's quite a few, but I will take them because they did come out. 9 of Wands, reversed. I also see they want you to put your guard down so that they can give you a gift, so they can come in. They might have, they don't want you to give up on this connection. They want to come in with this beautiful love for you. Their cup of love is coming in for you. This is the Pisces. Just so beautiful, this energy right here. I just feel like this person's really in love with you. They have this awakening that's happened within them, and they realize the wrongs of their ways and how cold and callous they might have been beforehand towards you, or just detached, unable to give to you, closed off perhaps. 3 of Pentacles, really wanting to come in with this beautiful energy to build something with you. They want to build a life with you in the physical realm right here. They want to build a home with you perhaps. The Moon is all about confusion and illusions. They want to bring you out of this place of feeling rejected and alone. They want the truth to come through now, because the Moon is all about confusion, it's illusion, it's hazy. You can imagine the clouds over the moon. You can't see clearly. And they want to come through with this beautiful loyalty and friendship with you as well. They want you to trust. They want to bring in this trust. They want to rebuild the trust. And clarity and transparency is something they really want to come through with very strongly here. They don't want you to give up on the connection. They want to be abundant with you. We see the Ace of Pentacles here and the 3 of Pentacles, and even the Empress. The Empress represents that nurturing energy and also tending to something which is just nurturing it into something beautiful and strong and abundant. And that's what I see here, is that that's what they want with you. They want this. I'm hearing, please let me in. Yeah. Adaptability. This is what they want too, is that they want things to not be so hard. They don't want to come up against the wall or the guard up. The 7 of Wands is somebody who's very guarded, defensive, sometimes in their position, and is not giving the time of day. Sometimes they fight for what they believe in, but they want you to really stand down now with that hostility, or maybe that distrust that you have for them. You don't trust them, so they want you to adapt to what's coming in, like with them. They want it to flow. They want to see where things go. They want you to give them a chance to show you how they can adapt to this connection now, whereas they might have been quite rigid and strong in their own views and ways. They might have been stubborn, not seeing eye to eye with you, and now they are. So, okay, so we've got that one. I want to see the romance angels as well here. So codependency reversed. Yeah, they don't want to be codependent with you anymore. They don't want this. It feels like they've let go perhaps of something in their life now. It could have been addictions. But it's interesting how she's looking out into the distance, and that's all she's thinking about is her lover. You know, she's looking out, lost into the distance, it looks like, and time's going by, and it looks like it's like sunset. So it could have been all day she's sitting there just thinking and missing and longing for her loved one. And it's almost like he doesn't want you to be in this codependent energy, wants you to be really strong in yourself, but also letting you know that he doesn't want to come through in this either. He doesn't want to come through with that codependent energy right there. I might choose another one. We got soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. Wants you to really see that and recognize, I should say, that you are soulmates, because they've had this awakening. Like, wow, you know, this is the light bulb moment's gone off. Like, you are their soulmate. How do they see you in their future? How do they see you? Oh my God, guys, Knight of Cups again. We got this twice here now. The Knight of Cups, Knight of Cups. Oh my God. They're wearing their heart on their sleeve. They want to come forward with this romance. So beautiful. The Fool jumping in, falling in love. That's what that is. Falling in love. Hang on, what's going on here? Whoop, there it is, far out. Too many, but these two. Yeah, man, like this is so cool. Like they so want to grow things with you in the physical world. They want this to be strong, something that's long lasting, and that's, you know, you're able to reap the rewards with this as well. So they really want to give so much that they weren't able to prior. Could be a Leo too with the sun there. We've got Pisces very strongly in this reading. We've got the World, we've got the Fool. They want to have this success with you. They want to successfully grow and build something with you and invest in this with you. They're very serious, wanting to jump in, and maybe even want to jump into, like they might propose to you. You know, they might really propose and say, you know what, I want to be with you forever. I want to have this life with you. That's the real deal. Where am I? So revelation, oh yeah, that's what they want with you, is to have these revelations in life, to realize that, what's the 11? I'm just trying to see that. 11 is the Justice card. So it's about being able to see how beautiful this is, never to forget how beautiful this connection is and where it came from. It's the revelation of always falling in love and kind of like waking up to each other each day and falling in love again. It's that revelation right there that they don't ever want to have it be taken for granted either. No, I didn't. Yeah, I did get those. No, I didn't. I just wanted to see what this came out as. Yeah, so the Knight of Wands is they don't just want it to be lustful and sexual. Yes, a lot of passion is there, obviously, and the sex would be amazing with this person. They're very sensual. But I see here too that being reversed, they don't just want it to be where it's a on and off again relationship or in and out kind of thing where it's very unpredictable. They want it to be very rock solid with you. All right, so what are they most attracted to you in you right now? So what attracts them to you right now very strongly? So the Emperor reversed and the Knight of Pentacles reversed and the Eight of Swords. Now this is an interesting combination. Just want to get a clarifier with this because the Emperor is the Aries energy, and when reversed it's usually someone who's very much in control of their path. They know exactly where they stand. It's all factual. It's the law. They're very strong in their power, and they make a plan, like they have a plan. It can be very non-emotional. Being reversed, though, it looks to me like also with the Knight of Pentacles, who is somebody who sticks to a plan and really methodically and, you know, what's this one here? Oh, yeah, methodically plans for something very slowly, but they tend to their crops basically and just take their time, pay attention to the detail, and are really invested in making this thing work for the long term. They might be... There's a situation you might be trapped in right now, and it could be a relationship or just feeling stuck in a position in your life right now. And I think they want to come to the rescue. That's what I see here, is that it's kind of weird saying they're attracted to you being in this position. But in some way, even subconsciously, they're seeing that there's something that no longer serves you, that maybe you don't really have control over, that you might be quite stuck in within yourself right now. And they want to come in and show you another way. So 8 of Pentacles, yeah, it's once again being really concentrating and focusing hard on something that you're working towards. Being reversed, they don't want you to work on this anymore. So it could be a relationship you're currently in, or just a pathway that you're on right now that they feel is not good for you, or that they could do better with you. You know, they could bring in so much more for you than the pathway you're on right now. So that's what's attracting them to you. Is the need to, like, the feeling that they need to come in and sweep you off your feet away from that lifestyle. You might be feeling quite stuck. So we've got here, what is it? The Equality, Seahorse. Yeah, and this is a 14, which is a Temperance in the tarot. So interesting. So we've got water energy here. It's emotional. It's the nurturing quality here as well. And it's interesting because I think the seahorses, the males, carry the eggs or something. I can't remember fully, but it's really interesting how they kind of take on the role of mother and father, I think, if I remember clearly. I can't talk. But yeah, I think they do. And so what this shows me is that this person really wants to come in and once again take the reins and really come in and help you and kind of, like, in a weird way, like, rescue you from a situation. It's almost like they really want to take on some of the stuff that you're dealing with, the responsibilities. Could be depression, could be something you're stuck in financially. They want to come in and help and take responsibility for that with you. So, and they, you know, with this too, I feel like you're quite stubborn, like you don't necessarily want anyone to come in and help you with this. You want to deal with this your own way, and they might really be attracted to that within you as well, that you are quite strong and independent in that way. Yeah. So what else have I got there? The Goddess Power. Did I get one of those? No. So I want to get one of those as well for this one. Far out, they're all flying out. So also potential. Once again, they're attracted to you because you always see the potential in things as well. They're seeing the potential in you and the life they can have with you. And the number 9 is the Hermit card, who analyzes everything and goes within. So perhaps they are really looking at you as somebody that is kind of trying to find their way in life, trying to find that inner wisdom to get yourself out of this position that you don't really want to be in. And so they definitely see this potential for this new path with you, being able to come out from that place where you are feeling a bit stuck. They see the potential of this connection. What love messages do they want to share? So if they were to put their best foot forward to you, if they were to show you their qualities, their best qualities that they'd want you to admire them for, what would they want to come forward to you with? Even if it was something that they, you know, even didn't, like, just had an epiphany with and realized, well, you know, I've learnt this through my journey. And we can see they've had that epiphany. What are they changing into? Like, what are they coming into? What qualities? What positive qualities? So we've got, I am genuine. I am genuine. So you might be not trusting in them coming back. And I am receptive. So in other words, receptive, they are open to hearing your side of things. We did see before that they were quite maybe tunnel vision, judgmental in some ways, or weren't trusting in their judgment. And now they're coming through with a very receptive, genuine energy. They're coming from a genuine place. And I am learning. Yeah, that's that Gemini energy, Page of Swords. Learning their lessons. That's what's happened with the Judgment card as well. They're learning their past lessons. And I am divine. Okay, let's see some love messages from them. What do they want to say to you? What do they want to say to you? So they're saying, I get butterflies every time in my eyes. Sorry, I get butterflies every time my eyes lock with yours. Yeah, absolutely. They're so in love with you. They really are. And it's almost like they have this really loving stare or gaze. You know, when you look in their eyes, you might melt. That's how they feel with you. I feel like I'm waiting for something that isn't going to happen. Oh, so deep down, there might be a fear here as well, that you might not accept them, that you might not see them as your soulmate, as their soulmate. It's so hard not talking to you. So it could be that you're in no contact. Let's see what else they want to say. I am entwined in the thought of finding you one day. Wow, guys. I mean, this person's really on a mission. They're on a journey of actually seeking you out and wanting to be with you for life. So I am taking my time. We have all the time in the world. And this one says, love isn't always on time. Please be patient with me. So it seems to me that even though they've had this awakening, they might still need to sort their life out a little bit, even though they want to come rushing in and share all this with you and have this life with you. There's still some things they perhaps need to adapt to. So let's have a look. What else do they want to say? Well, they want a commitment with you for sure. We did see the marriage before. And I want to see what else they want to say up here as well. What else does he want to say? Oh. Listen to your heart over what others say. So there could be some influences around you right now, you know, who might say, oh, you know, don't go back to this person, or he's just going to break your heart again, or, you know, it might even be your inner voice, that fear talking as well, that this is just not, you know, going to work. But I think that's it for now. I'm just seeing if there's any other messages that I need to present. I want to see what their higher self wants to say to you. Their higher self says, I can see clearly now. Oh yeah, with that awakening and epiphany that they've had, it's kind of like that light bulb moment. They can definitely see clearly now. They've definitely changed. They're going through some transition at the moment. And it's like they've just, like they're renewed right now. Coming into this new, it's like they're seeing through new eyes with this connection and what it means and how they feel towards you. So it's just beautiful, guys. It's quite intense, quite beautiful. They feel very deeply for you, and they know that it's going to take a little bit of time perhaps to move forward towards you. But at the same time, it's pretty strong what they're feeling. So you might hear from this person very soon. So I hope that's resonated with you. Please comment and like and subscribe if it has. And also I look forward to connecting with you guys next time. Thanks for being here with me today. Love and blessings. Hi guys, if you chose reading number 3, which is the Psychic Tarot, and we got this beautiful clear quartz crystal. Just gonna cleanse the area here, the cards. Just want you to focus on your person as I do this. Picture them in your mind. Okay. All right, let's have a look at what's going on with your person. What is he feeling for you? What is going on? So we're first going to look at his current energy. What is his current energy right here for you. What's he sitting in right now? What's his current energy right now, please? Mental conflict. And base chakra. Okay. There's a decision to be made here, and your person's not feeling very grounded at this stage. There's some, obviously what it's saying here, mental conflict going on within this person. They're not sure what to do. They're not sure how to ground their energy. They might be feeling a little bit insecure at the moment, unsafe in their position. Let's see what's going on. Emotionally closed off, perhaps. They're not sure what to do with their emotions. They're not sure whether to open up or not. There's a bit of a fear thing going on here at the moment. Now, I see the King of Cups as the Scorpio, and it could just be a water sign overall. Take it as it resonates, guys. But I see him as the Scorpio, which is all about transformation. It's the birth, death, rebirth stages, and it's very mystical, very psychic energy, very in tune. This King of Cups is very generous, very nurturing. He has mastered his emotions. Now, being the full moon as well, it also means that he is capable of releasing any emotional burdens and can see and pierce through the veil of illusion as well, and through his intuition. But being reversed, your person isn't really tapping into their emotions. They're feeling quite emotionally volatile, perhaps. There is a feeling of fear arising within them, and perhaps a bit of closing off. I just want to see what else is going on there. Oh, that flew out. So that's the Magician. Not being able to manifest what it is that they want to. Emotional security, I see, with the base chakra here. Feeling safe emotionally, feeling that they can't manifest this right now. And it feels like they're in between trying to... Well, they're trying to gauge where they fit, where they sit at right now in the connection, perhaps, and what they need to do. Just want to see what else is coming up with that. So, yeah, they're going to take some time. And it could be that they're freaking out a little bit, thinking that time is going by and maybe you're off doing other things, or you might be moving on, and they're conflicted as to what to do. Do they jump in and communicate? When they're not ready to, do they communicate their feelings? Because that's what this is. There's conflict on whether to come forward to you and explain their feelings for you. Yeah, they need a bit more time. So the 3 in the tarot is the Empress, which is that beauty and luxury, and it's the Empress who is nurturing and just beautiful, a beautiful goddess. And this person's worried that you're going to outgrow them and that you're going to move on. Okay, let's have a look at what they're actually feeling for you. This is a current energy they're sitting in. How are they feeling towards you? Material harvest, 9 of Pentacles. And destiny. Wow, they see that you're their destiny. Oh my God, guys, the Lovers card, harmony. How beautiful are these cards? Oh my God. So there's a lot of turmoil going on within this person's mind right now. There might be issues with their career as well and their home life right now. So they might not be feeling very secure and grounded right now, because we got the 9 of Pentacles, which is somebody that works really hard on themselves as well. And they come into those rewards and they've been building themselves up for quite some time. They're very independent. This person, I feel, sees you as their reward. Like they really do. They see you in a beautiful light. They see that you are their destiny, and that they, you know, they have this soulmate bond with you. And for some of you, it's really weird, but for some of you, I feel like you might have had a marriage before, or it could have just been so close that you might have lived together or had this complete union together where it felt like a marriage. And it can be a marriage of the souls too. It doesn't have to be legal or on paper. But it definitely feels like a marriage between the two of you. And this is what they actually want with you. And some of you, again, they want this again. So what I see here, this is the Gemini energy right here. This is somebody, it's really weird because I feel like I need to have a water because my throat is so dry. It's almost like I can't speak. And that's what I think, this person's so nervous. Okay. Sorry, guys. It's almost like this person's so nervous in coming forward to you. You know how when you're really nervous or scared and your mouth just suddenly goes dry and you feel parched and you need water? That's just the feeling I was getting as I was tuning into this person just then, is that they're really, really conflicted, like afraid to come forward and tell you their deepest feelings. That they know you're meant to be together. Yeah, sudden revelation, sudden changes here, sudden awakening. You've really shook up their world. So 9 of Pentacles reversed in this one. So there's like a mirroring of energies going on here. So on one hand, they see that you are their reward and everything that they want to build towards. But they also see that perhaps for some of you, if you are not single, they want this shaken up. They want you to leave that relationship. That's what I see here. So it's really like maybe they're kind of sitting back thinking, do I come forward and communicate with this, or am I going to stir up some things? I don't really want to stir up her life if she's already moved on with someone, or she's independent and getting on with her life and she's strong and in a good place. Am I willing to compromise that, you know, by coming forward and sharing what I really feel? Because some of them might be really freaked out that you might not want them in your life, or that they're not ready or in a place where they're really strong financially or even emotionally, and they're not ready to come in right now. They know it's going to take time for them to get to that point of being ready. So it seems like there is this urgency, and that there is a fear that, you know, you might either move on with someone else, or you're in a connection right now, and that, you know, they want that to be kind of like ended with, because they see that you're meant to be together. They want you to choose them. Yeah, I get this really strongly that they look up to you. They really admire you, and it feels to me like they don't want to ruin that because they know they're not necessarily ready right now. But they're afraid at the same time that you're going to move on. So we've got here beautiful humor. Oh, this is so gorgeous. So the 550 is 5 in the tarot, represents the Hierophant. So we're looking at things not very seriously. They want to come in and share this beautiful sense of humor with you. This is how they see you, as someone who's very happy and joyous, someone who can have a really good laugh. And they feel like they want this with you. They want to embrace this again with you when things were really humorous and happy. And, you know, you might both share some special jokes, or there might be a certain way you both really see the world, and you might just have the same sense of humor. It's something that you both might have in common that's really it keeps you bonded. You know, some people really do, especially when they're on dating sites. You always see people say, I've got a great sense of humor, or something like this, and it's because it's such an important impact, like an important part of a connection is to have a sense of humor. You got to make each other laugh. And that's what they want, is they want to see your smile again. They want to see you laughing. They want to get you laughing and having happy times. Because I think too, for some reason, I don't know what it is, but with guys, like if a girl laughs at his joke, you know, it's almost like, yeah, he's won her or something. It's really bizarre. Okay, maybe males could actually describe that to us, because I'm not really sure what that is. But it's kind of like, I don't know, if you can make a girl laugh, then you've kind of won her over. And that's what I feel like this person wants with you, is to win you over through being witty and, you know, happy and fun and light, and that you really look up to them. And it's kind of like at that moment in those movies where you see them both looking at each other, and he says something funny and she laughs, and then they kind of look into each other's eyes and they're about to kiss, and it's just so cute. And that's what I see here, is that kind of energy. So what do we got here? So we got the romance angels. Where are they? So I want to see what's coming through here. So we got true love and deception. So I want to see, and they're both reversed. So it could be that they really want to bring in their authentic self now. They really feel that they need to bring truth to you, and it's like no more masks. And because they want to tell you that you are their true love, right? That's what it is. They feel like they have to reveal this to you in order for you to take them seriously. And I wonder if they would be very creative, like they might come from a place of, this grand gesture, like they want to, I think they visualize it in their mind of how they'd want to come back in to your life and show you that they're really serious. They might have a bit of a quirky nature as well, though, so it's kind of like something that would be really funny but serious at the same time. Like, can you imagine like a romantic person, right? Kind of like putting a message up on a plane and it's flying around like, will you marry me type stuff. I see that this person could really jump to those kind of that kind of level here. I feel like they could jump to that. They could do that. It's so weird because on one hand I feel like they're really holding themselves back, but at the same time they want to jump in and they would kind of do something drastic like that. It's like really dramatic to show how much they love you. But on the other hand, they're really freaking out at the same time. So they're really toing and froing at the moment. So there is something they don't want to see that's happening in your life right now. And they really want to come in and just blurt it out to you how much they love you and how much they see you as their true love and that they know you're meant to be together. But there's something holding them back. So what are they most... how do they see you in their future? How do they actually see you in their future? We kind of see that here anyway. So suffering in silence. Let's have a look. Choose wisely. 7 of Cups reversed. Trapped in fear. 8 of Swords. Oops, what's going on here? There it is. And solitude, number 9. Ooh, is it interesting? Both cards represent being alone. Okay, solo. We're just going to have a look what this is about. This is the Virgo energy. Okay, what do I see here? So this is their energy, and it could be yours as well if you're trapped in some kind of depression or a cycle where you are suffering in silence and depressed. Either way, I feel like this person either wants to come in and take you away from this particular energy. It could be a relationship or a circumstance that you're in right now that is preventing you from being happy and achieving what you want in life. And it just could be something that's out of your hands or that you feel is out of your hands right now. And they want to take this away. They want to be able to, they want you to be able to choose wisely. They want you to choose them. They want you to choose them and give them a second chance, I'm hearing. Because they know that you have many options. See how she's kind of like overlooking over the horizon here, and they see that you have many options and that you could, anywhere, like the world is your oyster, anything you want to go for, you could go for. And they might feel a little bit inadequate, might be feeling a little bit insecure about themselves, that they're not all that and that you might overlook them and choose something else in life. This could definitely be their own energy as well, that they're suffering in silence, being so conflicted that they really hope that, that you will offer their cup or whatever it is they might be offering to you, their gift of coming back to you, that you can both be free of the self-limiting beliefs and being trapped in this fear. They definitely want to be released from this fear that they're in right now and indecision. There could be something that's really been something they've been struggling with. Could be a mental illness, could be something that they have an addiction with. There's just something that they might be really struggling with when it comes to anxiety. There might be a lot of anxiety within this person where they might trap themselves in, and it's a feeling like just needing to they want to release themselves from this. They know that they need to have the inner wisdom. So I feel like they want you both to come to a place where you're both free from all this crap and being trapped in illusions and the past stuff that's just painful. They just don't want that to be a part of your life together. They don't want to be alone, and they don't want you to be alone. They want to join with you and have that, like, see the strong tower behind her. It's like that support And then we got the star as well, which is that inner wisdom. It's that guiding light. And we got the book for the knowledge. So it's that inner wisdom coming through. They really want to grow, and they want to be at a point where they've grown with you. They don't want to go backwards. So definitely Seven of Cups again. This time it's upright. Wanting to make the right choice. They do fantasize a lot about you. That's what I'm seeing here as well. And they always wish that you will choose them no matter what temptations might arise in future. And the same for them, like they want to always choose you. They don't want to be tempted with anything or by anything. They want the truth to come through. The Queen of Swords is the Queen of Truth. I see her as the Libra, so she's to me is justice. She holds the sword of truth, and I feel like this person definitely wants this warmth to come in, because sometimes the queens of like the swords can be very detached, very logical, very in their mind. It's about being able to transform any coldness between the two of you and bring it into warmth, bringing that warmth in. Cutting away the illusions. That's what I really see strongly here, is that they want to come through with transparency. They don't want you to have to question who they are or what their motives are. They just really want to jump into this now and show you that you are their world. They've had like a sudden revelation as well, it looks like, but they don't know what the hell to do with it right now. So we've got salvation. Isn't that beautiful? We've got the 1 and the 8. Now the 18, I think, is the moon, which is the nurturing energy. It's looking through the illusions once again. But salvation is so beautiful. So it's that moving into this real gentle energy. It's being able to realize that there's healing in this connection between the two of you, and that you are both each other's salvation. Now I want to look at what they're most attracted to within you. What attracts them mostly to you right now? So recognition and reward. They might be able to see that you're working hard on yourself and that you're starting to build your life. Obstacles and challenges reversed, like you're overcoming those now. And fertility, which is the Empress. So they really see that you're a strong goddess, that you're able to really plant the seeds in your life. You're able to build a future. You're able to build your empire, and you're coming into rewards of your own. So you might be very creative in your path. You might be building a business or a family. Whatever it is, they're seeing that you're overcoming obstacles and challenges, and you're standing strong in your Empress energy right now. I want to see what else comes up with that. The Empress is the Taurus Libra. So we've got the 7 of Pentacles reversed. And the 4 of Cups reversed. So you're coming out of a place of boredom or discontent. They feel like you're not emotionally stuck now. So what they see is that you've really transformed something. You've turned something around, and you're getting on with your life, and you're building things, and you're creating things. And they really like this about you because you're strong and empowered. And the 7 of Pentacles usually represents someone who's, what is it here? They're waiting to see what happens, like how things will grow. It's patience as well for what you've invested in. And being reversed, though, it might be that you're not afraid to let something go if it no longer serves you anymore. You've gone past this point of being emotionally stuck. You're just allowing things to, do what they need to do. Because for you, things will grow naturally. Beauty, you're really looking at your own beauty. You're taking care of yourself. You're moving into this self-nurturing energy right now as well, and it's beautiful and lovely. The Empress is all about beauty and nurturing energy here and letting things grow. You can see her heart chakra right here too. She's really expanding. Her heart chakra is expanding. So I feel like the Divine Feminines, or you who's watching this, are really taking care of yourselves. You're really building yourself up now, empowering yourself, and moving into this beautiful energy right here. And the 6 is the Lovers card in the tarot. So it could be that you're really loving yourself right now and choosing you over anyone right now. So you're getting strong in your power. So let's have a look at this one as well. Just wanted to see this for that one as well. So you have heard the call, is it? For your intuition. This is the cat. Oh my God, I love this card. So this is the cat, which is intuition. Cats are very psychic. And this is the energy that they're attracted to within you, is that you are, what is it? Coming into this really powerful, magical energy right now. I just love this. And, you know, cats can see in the dark, so it's kind of like being the Empress, like you're just really paying attention. It's almost, this kind of gives me that High Priestess energy right here, where you're kind of sitting back in the shadows and you're just in your own mystical, psychic intuition, that energy. You're not really moving forward towards this person. You're just focusing on yourself. And this is what attracts them to you, is when you're in your own psychic, beautiful, sensual, beautiful energy here. Of focusing on yourself, letting things grow naturally, not afraid to let something go if it no longer serves you. You're just going with the flow. You're building your life. You're overcoming challenges very naturally. That's what they're attracted to here. So it could be that you have, you know, you might have overcome something by leaving something behind, and now you're moving into another path and you're just rebuilding yourself, and they're really attracted to that. So, okay, so let's see then, if they were to put their best foot forward to you and want to share a great quality about themselves with you, what would they want to come forward with and say to you that they could offer you if they were selling themselves to you? I am introverted, so at the moment they're in that space, going within themselves, really reflecting and looking within. So we do see that with the solitude as well, what they hope for. So also I am confident. So they're moving into a confident energy. Feels like they are deep down confident that this could, you know, they see the potential for this. Okay, so we've got I am honorable and I am experienced. So they've gone through a lot of stuff. What are they experienced with? Reflecting. They're experienced with looking within at themselves, and even though they have, it's almost like they've become aware of what they need to change or what they need to do, but they're indecisive on how to act on it. So that's very interesting. So they know what they need to come forward with you. They're very experienced with having to look within at themselves. That's what it looks like here, because that's what this is reflection. And it's also being in that younger energy here too. It can be innocent. It can be naive a little bit. It's just about getting to know oneself, exploring your own feelings. And I think that's what this person's doing is, well, experienced in just doing that, but maybe not experienced in what do you do with that kind of thing. So they're very experienced at looking within, and they kind of like know where they're at. They know what they're about. But they don't necessarily have the courage or the answers just yet to move forward and turn it into something a bit more concrete. So let's see what love messages they want to come forward with to you. So they want to say, I'm connected with you no matter where you are. So they're feeling your energy. They're feeling you right now. And I'm sorry that this is how things turned out. Yeah, they really are. They're at a loss for words at the moment. So it says, I want to give you the world. Oh, yeah, they definitely do. They want to come in. They feel like you're their destiny. They feel they owe it to you. And it says, "You are my dream come true. I am shocked at your existence." That is this one here, guys. This is that tower. It's that shocking moment. You know, it's a sudden change, sudden awakening. You shook their world up. "I want to travel the world with you, and you are so precious to me." Isn't that gorgeous? So what else do they want to say? "I feel sad." Yeah, they are sad right now because they can't be with you, and they are in that indecisive mode, mental conflict. "I want to hug you right now." And then we've got this one here. Oh, within 1 year. What's happening within 1 year? What could happen? Oh, patience. So it's going to take some time, guys. It could be, you know, within 1 year, could be weeks from now, could be months, you know, could be close to a year. But they know it's going to take time. And I think we did have this here as well. Like, they know it's going to take time for them to sort themselves out, really process and feel okay within their own emotions and feel secure. They might be off getting counseling, but they know it's going to take some time also if you are in another connection, and it might take time for them to really rebuild themselves as well. So that's about what I've got here now, guys. So if that has resonated with you, please comment below, like and subscribe. And so thank you so much for being with me today, and I look forward to connecting with you next time. Love and blessings. Hi guys, if you chose reading number 4, which is the beautiful amethyst, we are going to have a look at what's going on with your person. Now, I haven't shuffled or used these cards for a while. These are the Gilded Royale Tarot, which are the original deck, and they're quite big, and they're beautiful, beautiful illustrations on there. Cairo Machete. Oh, hang on a moment. We're going to have to move that maybe. We'll have to see. Okay, just focus on your person. Before I do this, I just want to cleanse the energies. I forgot to do that. So let's see what's going on. Just focus on your person. Picture them in your mind. Let me cleanse the energy, cleanse the cards. We're going to look at what your person's current energy is, what they're sitting in right now. Okay, so let's see. We're going to now shuffle on them. All right. Oh. They are a little bit awkward, but it'll be okay. So let's have a look. What current energy is your person sitting in right now, please? Well, that flew on the floor. Hang on a moment. Oh, God, now goes my paper. Okay, apologies. That was just crazy. It's like my whole energy was scattered. Everything went flying. I'm wondering what's going on here. So, okay, let's have a look. First up, we've got the Ace of Wands reversed. We've got the Seven of Cups reversed. What I feel straight up is that your person is quite lost within themselves. They might have had a bit of a spark that's died down for them right now. They are feeling lost. Oh, wow. We've got the Death card and the Emperor. This is very interesting. So there's definitely a transition that they're going through. And they might be a little bit, they might be resisting this a little bit, this transition, trying to control it perhaps, where things are going for them. There's an inability to make a decision here. So it's kind of like out of their hands. And it's necessary, this transition, because the spark is pretty much, they don't have any inspiration. They don't know where they're going. They don't know how to manifest the things they need to. So there's a needing to let go of the past and to embrace the new path. This is the Scorpio energy, and this is Gemini, Virgo. The Magicians are all about communication. They're about manifestation, bringing things together. And they're very strong. They seem to have all the tools and resources that they need, all the skills and all the elements to bring together to create something in the physical. And being the spiritual card here, the Death card, which is Scorpio, transformation, birth, death, rebirth. This is almost like that your person has been uninspired or unmotivated, or feeling like they're just in between worlds, like they don't really have anything concrete or grounded right now when it comes to the connection. So it's interesting, there's this transition going on for them. I just want to get more cards on this one. So we've got stillness. Yeah, they're really in a place of stillness. So they're not necessarily coming forward. They might be quite introverted. The 5 and the 2 is the 7, which is the Chariot, which is about charging forward and making a decision. Once again, it's left or right, yin or yang. And I feel like this person's definitely not in control of the reins. They're not meant to be going anywhere right now in this. If anything, they have to manifest a renewed path for themselves. They have to go through a process of perhaps letting go of something, letting it die, and then moving into a new path. And being like reborn again, basically. So there's kind of like some very emotional. Now it's interesting. I'm getting childhood stuff here for this person. There could be some past life regression even. Like I feel like for them, there might be past life regressive therapy, something that they need to go into. There's something from a past life that's affecting them right now. It's kind of like come to crunch time right now where there's a cycle that's ended for them, and that's why they might be feeling quite lost and that they can't take action, because there's something that they've had to be still with and to really look at, even on a subconscious level, to be able to move past this now and manifest something that, they're going to shift that energy now through this place of stillness. It's interesting, this. They might not be feeling very secure. They might be feeling like they're having out-of-body experiences. They might be a little bit detached from reality. Also feeling, what's that? What was I going to get there? Not a near-death experience, an out-of-body experience, but feeling like they're not in touch with reality. What was I going to say? There's something I'm trying to think of. Yeah, they're disassociated. There's a dissociation going on here. From reality, from you, from the connection, from others around them. It's kind of like they might have really withdrawn, and they're undergoing this quite strongly here. So if you've been in contact with this person or trying to have a relationship with this person, it's just not gelling, it's not working, and they're not giving you what you need because they're going so far within themselves right now. How are they feeling towards you right now, though? On a deeper level, how are they feeling? We've got the Strength card reversed, which is Leo. And we've got the 5 of Cups. And we've got the 5 of Pentacles. No, is it the 4 of Pentacles? Sorry. I think it is 4. No, sorry, I can't think straight. It's the 6 of Pentacles for this one. As I said, I haven't used them for a while, so I have to remember. Okay, so they're not feeling strong enough to give you anything that you need. There's a lot of sadness and regret here with this person, and they know that you deserve more than what they've given, and they're not feeling courageous or strong enough, as I said, to come forward towards you. They're feeling really quite there's a lot on their shoulders regarding this connection. They're feeling very ashamed. They're feeling very sad, heartbroken that they've hurt you. They're not seeing that there could be hope or a glimmer of hope in this at the moment because they're so far introverted within themselves right now. Nothing's moving, nothing's going right. They're just being forced to stay still and reflect and look within and go through this transition right here. It's that spiritual resurrection. Needing something has to come to an end now. There's some part of the cycle in their life that has to end. And it's kind of like the universe is intervening in some way. It's really bizarre. So something's forced them to become still, but in that time they are reflecting on you and how they're not feeling strong enough or brave enough to face you, feeling these fears, and knowing that they can't offer you anything that's they can't be generous with you right now. They don't have really much to give. And then we've got the Knight of Cups, which is them wanting to come in. They want to share their love for you. They want to sweep you off your feet. They want to extend their heart to you. You know, they want to wear their heart on their sleeve. They want to be the knight in shining armor coming forward and offering you all that you deserve. But the Three of Cups is reversed. So they know that there's no chance of a reunion right now with you. They know that there could have been a third party only for some of you, as in a romantic connection. They might have chosen another path, or it's just that, what am I getting there? There's definitely a karmic cycle here. So it could have been a karmic partner in terms of a romantic partner, or even someone in their family, or something from their childhood. As I said, it's karmic, past life karmic stuff as well. So it doesn't have to necessarily be another person, but it's definitely another issue, another thing, another block, obstacle in the way of the connection. So they're feeling at a loss with that. They don't know how to overcome that right now. Hang on. So the Sun card is here. They see that you are the sunshine in their life. You light up everything as you walk in a room, you light up the room. They feel magnetized towards you. They see your warmth. They see your light. You know, you shine. And this is the Leo energy here too, as I see it, and the Pisces for the Knight of Cups. What I see with this person is that they really crave or yearn for your warm touch, your loving touch. They want to be embraced by you. They want to be nurtured by you. They feel like when they're in your presence and when it's all beautiful and loving like this, that nothing can take away their happiness. Nothing can get in the way. They feel hopeful around you. They feel positive towards you. They love you. They really love you. They want to offer you the world. They what's that song I've got in my head? I can't think of it now. What is it? You breathe just to know you're alive. Don't want the world to see me, 'cause I don't think that they'd understand. When everything seems to be broken, I think it is. I just want you to know who I am. Independence. So it's Iris, I think that song is, if I remember. Interesting. So kind of like putting you on a pedestal, really looking up to you as well as their sunshine. They see that you're independent. Number 30, which is a 3 in tarot, which is the Empress. You're growing, you're beautiful, you're abundant, and you're independent, and they're really loving this about you. Yeah. I want to see now, what are we seeing here? I just want to see what this... So, okay, we want the Romance Angel with that one. How are they feeling for you? So we've got separation. They are not happy that there's a separation. They're not liking this at all. It's just painful to them. They might be afraid that in separation that you become so independent that you just don't even think of them or want them in your life at all. So how do they see you in your future? How do they see you in their future? Got the Page of Cups. And we've got the Knight of Wands reversed. And we've got the Death card again. This is interesting. Transitions, transformation. We got the King of Wands reversed. Right, we've got some fiery energy going on. We've got the Page of Cups, which is upright, which is that messenger wanting to come forward with a small token or small gesture of affection. They definitely want this new start with you very soon, it feels. And even though they know it's just, you know, it can't be done right now, they do want to rush in with this passion for you, but they don't want it to be on and off, and they don't want to rush in too soon to the point of it just fizzling out either. So they do want to start off, they do want to rush in and jump in with you, but they know that to come forward towards you, it would be step by step. Also because they have to be that way. They can't emotionally handle jumping in right now. They're so detached from everything right now, trying to find the answers. And it could be that they made the wrong choice in the past, and that's where it's got them to now regarding you. So with this card here, I really see a second chance, giving them a second chance, letting go of the past and embracing the future, going through that transformation together, letting go of any anger or unrest between the two of you. They want to come into a strong leadership kind of role. You know, they want to be the king of on their throne. They want to be strong. They want to be assured and confident and generous, see, because we see that they couldn't give you anything. So they do want that to turn around. They want to change their ways, I'm hearing. So perhaps in the past they might have been quite aggressive in their way of or controlling or selfish or just seeing it their way. So it looks to me like they definitely want to say goodbye to the ego self, that kind of thing right there. And if they were a bit of a player, this is only for a certain amount of you, like a certain group of you that may understand what I'm saying there. If this person was a bit of a player or was non-committal, something they definitely want to turn around right now is choosing you and jumping into a new path with you, taking the risk. Just they want to jump in. They want you to both jump in and trust. Wow, that flew out. Oh, there's two there. Okay, so we've got fortune, abundancy, and we've also got co-creation. So they want to create with you. That's the equality, once again, building something with you, weaving the magic, weaving the fortune, and having good luck on your side. And the 28 is the 9-10, so it's the Wheel of Fortune in the tarot. Which is destiny. So they want you to be able to see also that this is your destiny to be with them. They want this beautiful abundance to come into your life and for good luck to follow you everywhere you go together, but with what you co-create together. They want it to be just beautiful and knowing that everything is going to work out fine and flow. What's this one? 4, 10, 11, 12, 13. So the Death card again. We got the Death card here. That would equal to the 13, which is the Death card. So it's about saying goodbye to the old and weaving a whole new path and life together. Could be that they, you know, want to have a family with you. That could be for some of you that they want to have children. Okay. So what are they most attracted to? What are they most attracted to in you right now? What attracts them mostly to you? What do we got? So we've got the Moon. We've got the 3 of Swords, the 9 of Cups, and the 8 of Wands, which is all about passion. They love it how you're able to turn around, like transform your pain and your heartache right here into something like you're chasing your dreams and wishes here. You're chasing your happiness. You're not allowing this person to affect you. I want to see what else. What are they? They're attracted to your nurturing qualities, but they also love the fact that well, you might be keeping your heartache secret. You might not be revealing this to them. And so therefore they're seeing you in this, whether it be on social media or in person or wherever, but they're seeing that you're getting on with it and you're celebrating life and maybe clinking glasses with friends and socializing, you know, when you can out of COVID. But they're seeing that you're just getting on with life and that you're very passionate and that they are driven to come towards you very quickly, very fast. They want to come forward and embrace you. But they see that life is going very fast for you and that you're very independent. Things might be going well for you. But I feel like they want to find out if you are also heartbroken, like if you're also undergoing some kind of mental unrest, discontent, that kind of thing with them being gone. Oh, what's going on there? That one wants to come out. So yeah, there's a rebirth going on. So they're definitely seeing that you are letting go of your past and that you're being reborn, basically. You're moving into a new life. And maybe you've transcended past the old burdens of this connection or other connections, and there's a need to push forward. And once again, 25, 6, 7. So it's the Chariot, which is ruled by Cancer, and also the Moon is ruled by Pisces, Cancer. So what we see is that they are definitely attracted to the fact that you're very strong in your power. You're very empowered, you know, empowered on your path. You know where you want to go and you're moving forwards very independently. What else do we see? So divine animal, the divine animals. What's going on? So there's the raven, which is news. Once again, this is what this is. This is that passionate energy going very fast. They want to communicate very fast with you. So bring in good news. I feel like they feel like you've got some secrets or information to tell them. They feel like it on a deeper level that there's something that you need to share, or that there's information you're keeping secret from them, and that's why they're really attracted to you as well. They want to know what it is. So you could be not revealing everything to them. So if they put their best foot forward, what would they want to show you or share with you about their good qualities? If they could really kind of like sell themselves to you right now, what would they say? So it says, I am gentle. They've come into a gentle energy because we saw the King of Wands reversed, which can be, I see the King of Wands as a Leo. Someone is very proud, maybe reversed it's being in the ego. Being too proud, being look at me, attention seeker type thing. But what I see with this king here is that they can be very aggressive as well and come forward with not so much, well, it can be hostility and it can be aggression. So it can be anger, flaring up, you know, a bit of a hot temper. And now they're coming forward saying that they're in a gentle energy. So I am easygoing. Once again, it's that receptive energy. And I am honorable and I am confident. Yeah, moving into a more confident place now within themselves. So that's something that they're going to be trying to do, or they're transitioning into right now. And let's get some love messages here. Well, please understand that I was in pain. I never meant to ruin things. I never meant to ruin us. So they've been really struggling with their past. I'm a big mess, and that's the last thing you need right now. What do we got here? Okay. We've got, you are always so sweet. So they really look up to you in such a positive way. And it says, I can never say it, but I do love you. So they're not able to say it. And I feel so much joy with you. It's like I'm a kid again. Absolutely. This is what they're feeling. It's like when we look at that sun card, it can represent children, that youthful side coming through as well. Let's have a look at this one. So I know we are soulmates. Oh, fall out weird ways. Mistakes are the soul's lessons. So they know that they're learning through this reflective period right now as they're going within. They're really looking within at all the things, all the lessons they've had to learn, where they've come from, how they've acted and been. They're really going through a life review at the moment, really. Have faith. That's what they're saying to you is have faith. I come from a place of sincerity. And I know it's not the right time at this time. I know we need time out at this time, but you are always in my heart. So beautiful. Oh my God, guys, it's so beautiful. So this is your reading. I hope that it's resonated with you. Please comment below if it has, like and subscribe. And thank you for being with me today. I look forward to connecting with you next time. Love and blessings, guys.